was reported that Mayor Eric Adams signed a $275 million contract that would fund the migrants staying in hotels across the city for the next 6 months. New York City, the thriving and fast-paced metropolis, is currently in a state of emergency as over 60,000 illegal immigrants have made their way into the area. Mayor Eric Adams has recently declared that 50% of the hotels in the city are now filled with migrants, and for the first time, we're getting an exclusive look at what the inside of one of these hotels looks like. We sat down with whistleblower Carlos Arellano, who worked inside the Row NYC for the past 7 months.
50% of the hotels are filled with migrants. When you first hear that, you're like, wow, that's a good thing that they're doing for these people. I think it's a good thing that they're doing for people by not allowing them to stay on the streets, stay here until we send your ass back. All right, we're sending you back tomorrow. Y'all can sleep here tonight, but you're going back tomorrow. That would be me. People will hate me. I'd be like, look, we're going to take care of y'all tonight because y'all are here. And we love y'all. Y'all are people. But tomorrow, y'all getting on that damn bus. We counted 50 tonight. I better count 50 in the morning. That's getting on that damn bus because y'all are going back. That would be me because resources are being taken from other people, and I'm not with that.
This hotel, located 1 block from Times Square, previously rented rooms for $500 a night. Carlos shares it is now the largest migrant hotel in New York City.
So in the hotel, we have close to 5,000 migrants. It hovers between 4,800 to 5,000. It's the biggest hotel out there that's housing migrants. They housed 5,000 people together in 28 floors.
You have the NYC badge, so you're a city employee, correct?
Yes, I was a side administrator at the Row Hotel. Anything involving this hotel, I was helping run it.
One of the first stops migrants make when they are bussed in is the Port Authority bus station. It's at this station that they are first dropped off, assigned a hotel, and sent to locations such as the Row NYC. So when a migrant comes to the hotel, what does the process look like?
They're taken to our intake center, which is they just register their names, how many kids, and they give them rooms. With our medical team is where they determine if they need certain medications, which are usually turned down by the migrants. They don't want them. But all
right, so the migrants, they register their names, themselves and their kids, meaning they tell us whatever names they want us to have for them. Some of them don't have that documentation to back it up, but we don't care. It is what it is.
At the times, they will have some kind of sickness to them, and that's when they're Ubered out to hospitals that work with the migrant hotels. Everything ranging from doctor's visits to medication is paid for the migrants.
I believe we have a document where car seats can also be provided for the migrants as well, correct?
Yes, car seats, cribs for newborns.
How is all of this? Are they doing this for U.S. citizens who need these resources as well? Where are they getting the money?
There's, I want to say, at least 2 to 3 babies a week being born at this hotel.
On top of free medical care and transportation, Carlos also shares that the migrants receive laundry services, housekeeping, and 3 meals a day alongside their hotel rooms.
Anything you can possibly think of, it's being given to them. Around 200 through 300 MetroCards a day are given for free. ID services, ID NYC, they have IDs from the city of New York.
And what can they do with those IDs?
Well, a lot of people in this hotel are working with that ID. Aside from that, they're receiving, I've seen food stamps, cards arrive, a lot of services that are provided to them just for having this ID.
Wow.
And then my other question for you too is, how much does it cost per day to feed these migrants?
So in our hotel, it's $383 for 5,000 people. And that's just for 1 day worth of meals.
$383 to feed them for 1 day. To feed them, just to feed them, $383. I bet it's far more too, because he's not even considering the services that they're paying for. He's talking about the amount of money it takes to actually go out there and purchase the food per day. That's just the food. Not counting what they're paying their chefs or their cooks. Not counting what they're paying their staff to deliver these items, making sure that they get the food and making sure that they clean the food up They're not talking about the staff. All of that is far more than $383 per day. This is crazy, bro.
In January of this year, it was reported that Mayor Eric Adams signed a $275 million contract that would fund the migrants staying in hotels across the city for the next 6 months.
Not nice,
a budget
puff, puff.
of around $55,000 per migrant. However, the city is running out of hotel rooms, with Adams stating that some hotels don't want to shelter migrants. Carlos provided us with an inside look at the Row NYC that may give us some insight as to why.
The migrants being in those hotels have destroyed them. There's a lot of alcohol in these rooms. Housekeeping is there all week.
Wow, they up in them joints partying. They are partying. How many Corona? They got Corona bottles way up in the damn corner. Y'all see? They like, oh man, we gonna have some fun. Y'all can kiss our ass. We having the ball. This is a party. Listen, this don't look like people that's trying to flee violence. They can give a damn. They are there to use and abuse them. Yes, that's what they there for.
And they'll clean it, and by the end of the night, there's kids getting drunk together. There's people hooking up with each other. I even have seen reports of certain managers who are using this to get intimate with people. It seems like the hotel is one big party.
It's turned into a damn brothel. A brothel is what it looked like. But listen, bruh.
There's multiple guns in these rooms as well. The alarming thing is that this hotel is meant to be a family hotel.
Did y'all hear that? There's multiple guns in the hotel as well.
One situation that I'll never forget was I was on my lunch break and I was at Walgreens, and while I was in line, I saw one of the migrants sticking alcohol into their children's backpack. And they stick them in the children's backpack because they know we wouldn't dare to check a child's backpack. They do this kind of stuff all the time. Whether it be drugs, whether it be alcohol, whether it be a gun. They stick it in the strollers, under the baby.
During just our short time investigating the location outside of the hotel, we ourselves witnessed a migrant so drunk he could barely stand. But alcohol isn't the only issue at the Row NYC. Carlos shared incident reports and internal text messages detailing gunmen on the premises, children getting drunk, and migrants stealing from local businesses surrounding the hotel. You were actually showing me some text messages between a social worker about a drunk 10-year-old in this hotel. Can you talk to us about what happened there?
Yeah, it was a drunk 10-year-old who was caught with a 14 and a 12-year-old, and all three of them were intoxicated. And when we looked them up in the system, the parents had checked out 2 days ago.
When they looked them up in the system, their parents have checked out a couple of days ago. Was that their parents or their coyotes? The people that delivered them there. They said, okay, y'all are good. We about to go get some more. Y'all straight? Y'all good? We about to go get some more. We getting the whole crew. We done bought over thousands already. We already see that it's working. Just keep on doing what you're doing. Don't worry about it. They're not going to send you anywhere because U.S. is going through so much right now where they're about to be voting, and there's so many things. There's so many people who are against us, but there are so many people who are for us as well. Y'all are fine. So we told them that we are y'all parents. They believe us. There's some dumbasses, okay? They're going to continue to believe us. We're going to go get more of your siblings, more of your brothers and sisters, allegedly. Y'all just stay here, drink all you want to drink, smoke all you want to smoke, do what you want to do. They got it. The bill is on them. How many times in your life have you been able to just do whatever the hell you want inside of a hotel and say, y'all take care of it? How many times? How many times? Even inside of a hotel, even inside of a homeless shelter. Inside of a homeless shelter, here's the thing. These living situations are worse than a homeless shelter, and they don't give a damn. They just letting them just tear up their hotel. That hotel is built for, once they get them out of there, you damn sure believe that they're going to charge people top dollar to stay in them hotel rooms. But in a homeless shelter, you have to come in there at a certain time with your stuff to sleep And they make sure that you do not bring liquor in there. They make sure you don't bring drugs in there. They make sure if you are with a child that you stay with that damn child, that you clean up behind that child. And guess what? When the lights come on again, when the sun comes out, y'all got to get out. You all got to leave. You got to take your stuff with you. All of your clothes, your bags, your tools, everything. Get out so we can clean up this space. And then y'all come back in again at nighttime when it's, in the afternoon, in the evening, when it's time to eat again, when it's time to eat and get ready for bed, because y'all are only here for eating and sleeping. That's it. Eating, sleeping, making sure you take care of yourself, you clean up, all that other stuff. That's all on you. But in these hotels, they're letting them do whatever the hell they want. They're dropping their kids off, telling the people that these are our children, and then they leaving them. And now we got 10-year-olds, 12-year-olds, 14-year-olds getting drunk. They are getting lit. They are having the time of their lives. These people, man, this is crazy.
So their parents just left them there?
Yeah, the parents will leave the kids unattended in the hotel. And they think it's okay to leave for a day or two, sometimes even a week.
And you actually did provide us with a couple of incident reports. Let's go ahead and go over some of them, specifically the incident report where you have gunmen walking around the hotel. Talk to me about that situation.
We heard a security guard start yelling, there's a gun on site, there's a gun on site. It was probably an upset person that we had kicked out of the hotel, and it sent the whole hotel into a panic. And this is an everyday thing. I myself have been assaulted. I've seen other people get assaulted.
Wow.
I've had threats saying, we'll be waiting for you guys outside. There's been times where staff has had to be, escorted to their cars, to their trains.
Because the migrants are threatening them.
Yeah.
And why is that happening?
Because they want to get away with doing whatever the hell they want to do inside the hotels.
I wonder if mainstream media is sharing this. I don't wonder. I'm putting that idea out there, but I already have an answer. I believe that they're not. I believe that the average day-to-day person, especially if you're in support of these migrants coming over here illegally and doing whatever they want to do, they are not being showed these type of videos. That's why it's imperative that we share these videos. It's anybody that's trying to shed light on this situation, you need to share their videos, mine included. That would be amazing. All right, it would be absolutely amazing. And I'm not saying that for any greedy purposes for me to go viral. This information needs to be out there because mainstream media ain't seeing this right here. They're not seeing main man outside the hotel, or him and his whole crew out there getting lit. Where the hell did they get weed? Is that weed they bought from Venezuela? Is that weed they bought from Mexico? I doubt it. I doubt it. They are not checking these dudes, man. They are coming over here doing whatever the hell they want to do. And guess what? Remember when Trump was running, when he was running for re-election? As a matter of fact, before he was running for re-election, when he was running initially, and he was talking about the borders, and he was talking about illegal immigrants, and he was talking about they send the worst of them over here. I'm sorry, but these reports are backing that up. These videos are backing that up. These pictures are backing that up. They don't give a damn. It's like we're just leaving one hellhole trying to turn this place into a hellhole because that's what we're used to. Oh, but when Trump said it was racist, what are you looking at right now? Come on, bro. It seemed like everything he said is coming to fruition.